Hey golf people, on today's episode I'm going to complete the puzzle that is my big bag changes here for the 2023 season that's upcoming. I'm going to talk to you about the clubs that are coming out, the ones that are going in, and we're going to do a little shopping because there's a pretty big sale happening over at Curated.com, and I am going to spend my money wisely. So first of all, let's talk about the changes to my bag that I've already shown you. You may have seen a video last week where I talked about this new club that has gone into my bag. This is the Ping I crossover. It's a kind of like a driving iron basically, but it's fully adjustable. It goes anywhere from 18.5 degrees up to 21.5 degrees, and it for me is really a weapon off the tee if I just want to hit a nice straight 215-yard shot from the tee. Now the club that the iCrossover just replaced for me is a 3-wood. It was actually another Ping 3-wood, the G425. So people were saying, why would you swap out a 3-wood for a 3-iron essentially? And they're not wrong. They're not wrong at all, especially when I've already got a 3 hybrid in the bag. These two clubs now go about the same distance. Well, the thing is, this is actually leaving the bag as well. That was my oldest club in the bag, my C300 Wilson Staff. Absolutely love that club, but it's just time to move on. And because I'm going to make the change that you're going to see today, that club just didn't fit anymore. So, getting back to this G425 3-wood, I am just at the point right now in my game where I'm not hitting the 3-wood very well, and what I need is a little bit more lift. I can live with a little less distance, which I'll talk about in just a second. I could use a little more spin and stopping power, and this 3-wood's just not doing it for me. I'm not hitting it well, and I'm just very rarely using it, to be quite honest. I did an inventory of my own game. I looked at the stats on my Garmin app, on my Arcos Caddy, and guess what? I'm never pulling the 3-wood out. Very, very rarely, about once every 3 or 4 rounds. And that's because at my home course, we have 27 holes, we've got 6 par 5s, and of those 6 par 5s, there's only 1, maybe 2, that I can reach, and really only 1, and it's actually the first hole of one of those 9s, and so I'm often not pulling the 3-wood out there either, just because I'm not fully warmed up and feeling my best swinging. So it almost never comes out of the bag. So why do I have a club in my bag that I'm not using? So guys, we're gonna do a little bit of shopping today at my friends Curated.com. They've got a massive sale running here for the holidays. It's like a Black Friday type of thing. And so I'm gonna go ahead and score a deal while I show you how Curated works, which is the sponsor of this video. But the reason they're the sponsor is because I think their service is pretty cool. And I wanna walk you through it. I wanna show you how it works, how the questionnaire works, how you get matched up with an expert, and we're literally gonna buy a golf club today. Let's do it. All right, so here we are at Curated.com. You can see Black Friday is here. You can shop deals, you can shop with a real expert. That is what Curated does. It literally pairs you up with someone who is an expert in golf and golf equipment, and they will actually walk you through some questions and get to know you and learn about your game, and then eventually give you some ideas. So let's go ahead, and you can see Black Friday up to 40% off plus 20% off one full price item. It ends 11/28, so just after Thanksgiving there. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So you can see here it says before we get started, we'll ask you a few questions. Which of these categories are you interested in? I'm interested in golf. It says, what zip code are you in? I enter that. What's my first name? My first name is Gabe. An email address to receive recommendations, and hit submit. Then it's going to ask you for your phone number. Now what it's going to do is going to give us a bit of a questionnaire here, and it asks me, first of all, what am I shopping for? Irons, drivers, woods, hybrids, wedges, putters, package sets, or something else. I'm going to go ahead with woods because I'm looking for a 5-wood. So we're going to go ahead and hit submit there. What type of equipment do I play with? I play with men's clubs. What's my age range? Between 35 and 49. The reason I'm laughing is because I've gotten a couple of comments lately on the channel of people thinking I was 50 and I'm only 42, so maybe that means I gotta do something. I'm 6 foot 0 inches. A lot of people ask me that too, so now you know if you were curious. I'm right-handed. And tell us a bit about your situation. I'm upgrading my current clubs, buying clubs for the first time, or looking for specific clubs. I really want to see what my expert tells me. So I'm going to say I'm upgrading current clubs. It says, what's my typical score for 18 holes? For me, that's between 76 to 85. On average, how many times do you play or practice golf per month? Boy, I play a lot. I play twice a week. What's that? 8 times at least plus. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll go 5 to 10, although it may even be more than that. How far can you consistently drive the ball? I can consistently drive the ball, I would say, between 245 and 265. So I'm right there in the middle, but I'll go on the higher end there of 251. I mean, hey guys, we are golfers after all. But seriously, 255 to 260 is pretty normal for me. What's important to you as you select a new driver or wood? Distance, forgiveness, reducing, slicing, or hooking, workability, decreasing spin, increasing spin, adjustability, or other. I mean, I always want distance and forgiveness personally. You can select up to 3, which is nice here. So I'm going to go distance and forgiveness, and not really too worried about spin. I'd like to increase my spin a little bit, actually. Or adjustability. I guess I'm going to go with adjustability. I really want to have something that I can change a few degrees up and down. So we'll hit submit there. Now it says, how can your expert best assist you? Either help you understand your options, help me narrow down options I'm already considering, or help me answer final questions about specific products. I'm going to go ahead and say, help me understand my options. All right. Which type flex do you generally prefer? Regular, stiff, lady, senior, extra stiff, or I'm not sure. I'm definitely a stiff guy. What's the most important factor to you when buying clubs? Quality, cost, performance, or brand? I'd say performance over everything for me, but it might be different for you. Are you interested in any other golf products, either bags, balls, shoes, gloves, apparel, rangefinder, and hats? At this time, I'm not, so I'm going to go ahead and hit no. And are you interested in learning about our trade-in program where you can purchase new clubs and get money back for your old ones when you trade them in through Curated? Absolutely. That's a nice little service that Curated offers as well. So if you've got some clubs hanging around you're not using, trade them in, maybe get a few bucks for it. All right, so now we've been matched up with an expert. We'll see who that is. I had Jimmy before, so we'll see who the expert is this time. Do you have specific questions for our expert? I'd really love a new 5-wood and would like to take advantage of the holiday sale. Okay, so now they know what I'm trying to do here. All right, they're matching me with an expert. It only takes a few seconds. I'm going to get personalized information, and I was matched there with Bobby. So before they begin working on your creation, chat with Bobby and ask them any questions you might have, discuss more details about what you're looking for. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and chat with Bobby. Bobby's in Gilbert, Arizona. And he says he's hit just about every golf equipment there is. Looks like a nice young guy. Looks like he hits it further than I do, to be quite honest. Hi, Gabe. I'm Bobby, your designated golf expert and a real human. I promise anything else I should know before sending my recommendations. I'll tell him what I've been hitting. I have been hitting a Ping G425 3-wood, but looking to get more height and as much distance and forgiveness as possible. So let's see what he says. So the interesting thing about this is you'll see how quickly, I'll just let this go and see how quickly we get a message from Bobby. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just literally browsing what they've got with their big holiday sale already. So he just got back to me. So 1 minute went by, 12:26. Bobby says, okay, sounds good. How long have you been using that wood for? And it's been about 2 years. Again, you can actually text him through your cell phone number because you can get a notification to your cell phone, or you can chat literally like I'm doing right through the app itself here, or right through their website, I should say. All right, so again, I'm just browsing deals as I'm talking to Bobby here. So the Epic Max fairway woods right now, $199, so you save about $70. That's a really nice club. Tour Edge Exotics, man, they make great clubs, and for $139, that doesn't have the adjustability I want. This is the E522 series, so I don't think it's super adjustable, but for $139, that's a pretty darn good deal. You've got the King Rad Speeds. I love the Rad Speed line right now. You can save about $30 off the regular price. This is the C722 3-wood from Tour Edge Exotics. And that's got a little bit more adjustability. It's 24% off right now, $229 down from $299. I've also been eyeing the Rogue. Let's see if we can find the Rogue here. And it'll be interesting to see what Bobby's recommendations are. You got the Strixon there, $199.99, 26% off down from $269. You've got Wilson D9 there. And you got, again, some more Cobra Rad Speeds. So he says, so you're going to keep your 3-wood and want to get a 5-wood, or are you wanting to get both new? I'm replacing the 3-wood with the 5-wood. There's the launch pad from Wilson. It's down to $199, not a huge discount, but 9% off. That's not bad as well. Let me just see if I can look for that Rogue, because I know I saw that one. Rogue ST Fairway. So you can just search the site very simply as well here. There we go. Well, there's not a discount on these ones, I guess, unfortunately, but I am leaning towards that Rogue ST because that's the driver I'm playing, and it'd be nice to actually have, for once, clubs that match. I'm not really a person that has to have all the same brand. My bag is literally a complete hodgepodge, but it would be nice to look down at the woods and then be matching. So I am considering that $349 Rogue ST. We'll definitely have that one in the mix, but it'd be interesting to see what Bobby says. Now, I did tell him that I want something from the holiday sale, so we'll see. We'll see what he says. So while we're waiting on Bobby's recommendations, what would you guys choose? Leave me a comment down below. Again, am I crazy to do what I'm doing? I'm taking the 3-wood out, I'm putting the 5-wood in. I've already taken the, I'm replacing my hybrid with a driving iron. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I'll tell you one reason I'm replacing that hybrid though. Just getting through the rough with an iron a whole heck of a lot easier. And the Ping Eye crossover, it's got a much shallower sole to it. It's just not super thick down there. All right, okay, sounds good. Well, what is your price range in mind? I'd like to keep it under $375 because I know that Rogue is I know that Rogue's $350 and that's the one I'm eyeballing, guys. And I really don't want price to necessarily be a factor in this. Again, I want the best club possible. All right, again, while we're waiting for Bobby here, let's go ahead and look at some more Black Friday things that are happening. I mean, it's not just those. There's actually some really good deals in golf right now. This is a massive deal and one I would definitely be leaping on if I was in the market for irons right now. The new Mizuno JPX 923s are coming out. I've got a video. I love those clubs, but those 921s, the previous model, incredible clubs in their own right. In fact, I rank them as the best clubs. Those and the Sim 2 were basically neck and neck, and I think in the end I gave it to the JPX 921 Hot Metal Pros. Yeah, for $700, it's over 20% off. That is a huge value right there. If you are a beginner, a straight up beginner, the Cobra Fly XL is a set that I have also reviewed, and they're selling it for $799.99 right now with Black Friday. So those two deals, really awesome. I think you probably know I'm a fan of the Cobra line, and the Rad Speed is a 2-year-old driver, but you can get that brand new for $249. Spec'd out with a shaft that fits you. Yeah, that's a really good deal there. Cleveland Zipcore wedges, solid wedges. Strixon, I'm gonna hide this chat just so we can see it. Strixon, they're coming out with new clubs in 2023, so why not take advantage of some really good ones in the ZX5s? It's 21% off, $771 for a set of Strixons. I mean, yeah, the Tour Edge Exotics C722 for $329, solid deal. So definitely browse through the Curated Black Friday sale right now. There's some pretty awesome stuff. D9 irons, $599. It's a steal. Those irons are incredible. Jaws wedges for $129. It's unbelievable. All right, let me pull Bobby back up here. Okay, sounds good. We can do that for sure, especially with our Black Friday promo. So do you know what weight of the shaft on your 3-wood right now? Yeah. It's 65 gram Alta counterbalanced. Alta CB, 65 gram, stiff. Bam, Bobby. Bam. Let's just keep scrolling. There's the ZX4s. These are the clubs my father has. I bought these clubs in Salt Lake City, what was it, a year and a half ago for Father's Day. You may have seen that video. If not, here's a link. I bought those clubs for, I want to say it was $1,200 after tax. $771 right now. It's 31% off. These are incredible clubs for $771. Even if you want, you got a tailor-made Spider here, $249. It's $100 off, 30% off. I mean, come on, guys. This is the time. If you don't care about having the absolute latest and greatest, and you can settle for a model from a year or two ago, these are awesome. White Hot Putter, $199. Callaway Chrome Soft balls are even on sale. That's a solid ball. That is a ball. If you saw my video where I saltwater checked to see the balance of these golf balls, it was only the Chrome Soft that came out balanced every single time. And I bought those balls for $59.99. They've got them for $49.99 here. Strixon ZX5 driver, $349. This is a good deal here. I am a huge proponent of walking a golf course, and the Bag Boy Quad XL push cart 4-wheeler, really nice and stable. It looks like $229.95, so you can save about 15% there. All right, Bobby's got the picks in. We started this at $12.25. It's now $12.40. That means we've been chatting and doing stuff here for about 15 minutes. Bobby's got my picks. Let's check out my options. Drum roll. There it is, guys. There it is, the Rogue ST Max, his #1 pick. I didn't have to say anything to Bobby. He doesn't know who I am. He has no idea that this is a YouTube channel. There's my second pick, the Stealth. Actually won that 3-wood outside of a store sleeping all night to get it for free, and I gave it away. There's the Stealth. That's the #2 pick. And our third pick, oh my gosh, Bobby is zoned in. The LTD X Max. I really liked the Cobra LTD X line this year as well. Gotta say, I wasn't even thinking about the LTD X, but it's actually, what, $50 cheaper than the Rogue? The Rogue, I think, yeah, $349 versus $299. So I gotta put that one in the mix as well. Well, guys, I'm gonna thank Bobby here. I just thanked Bobby. Guys, I'm gonna go with the Rogue. There's no sense in not going with the Rogue. It's the one that I felt. Bobby just confirmed it. It's his top pick. And I am going to get 20% off my purchase of that club thanks to the holiday sale. So that not only they have the Black Friday promotions for one item, you can also get 20% off. Some exclusions apply. Check out the terms. But boy, I'm pumped. Guys, the Rogue ST Max 5-wood going in my bag. When I get it, I will show you here in the simulator as well as take it out on course so you can see how this thing does for me. We'll go through gapping, and I've got a new bag here for 2023, at least a couple new clubs, and we'll see what happens next year as well. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks so much for watching. Check out Curated.com. I've got a link in the description, and highly, highly recommend them. You just saw the process. It'll be the exact same for you. Catch you back here very soon on another edition of Let's Play Through.